Well, hello friends! So just like the title says of this live feed video, let's add some health and wellness and some fitness to our lives and make some residual money too. So in this little demonstration, I'm going to do a superfoods shake. And I'm going to put some green stuff in it on top of the green stuff that's already in it, a bunch of stuff. Over 70 some odd whole food superfood ingredients is a plant-based whole food concept, which is really a big part of getting healthy and staying there. One of my friends said, you got to eat like a diabetic or you're going to become one. One of the great things I've heard recently, among many other great things. But to start out with, for this particular shake, some water with these superfoods. Hi Tabitha, Brenda, Gail, nice to see you all. About 10 to 12 ounces is what I like. And the superfoods blend that I use is in powder form, so it gives us complete control over the thickness or thinness or how rich or weak that we want it. Today I'm going to go kind of rich, maybe towards middle of the road. So, and the stuff I use is 100% vegetarian vegan, no dairy in it, no excipients, no animal whatsoever. Thanks, Brenda. I do have pretty nice hair. I got superfood. I eat a lot of plants, and I'm going to show you a lot of that right now. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you, and nice to talk with you this morning, too. So, I'm going to do one full scoop. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. So, I'm going to do one full scoop of this. For those of you that got in late, this will be posted in full on my timeline, so don't worry. You can go back and watch it. One full scoop. The cool thing about this bag of powder is it comes with its own little measuring cup. So, that's pretty convenient. A lot of times I'll have it just plain Jane, nothing else, and it tastes just great like that, like a big old chocolate orgasm. I said chocolate orgasm. Yes, I did. Make your eyes roll to the back of your head. But today, I'm going to doctor it up with some other stuff. I'm going to add some heat cayenne pepper powder because I love cayenne pepper. I love the heat, and there's a lot of health benefits with cayenne pepper, medicinal stuff. I'm also going to add a drop of cinnamon bark oil. And not all cinnamon bark oil is the same. Some is much better than others. I will include a link to that, one drop, in the descriptions area of this video after this is all done. So if you don't see it right away, you'll see it later. What else am I going to add? Chia seeds. Because chia seeds gets kind of spongy like a pudding. By the way, I've got a great chocolate pudding recipe, vegan chocolate pudding recipe with these. And my chocolate pudding recipe uses no oil, no salt, and no sugar. Imagine that. So I'm going to use about a couple of tablespoons. I don't really measure it out, I'm just guessing. But it's going to be a lot. A couple of tablespoons or so. Do I take supplements, Chris asks. Not really, just this superfoods blend is all I do. And I don't really consider this a supplement because it's whole foods. It's not isolates, like a whey protein shake or whatever, which isn't even vegan, but this is vegan. And it's the whole foods of all these ingredients. So it's designed to basically be a meal. It's pretty cool. It's scientifically proven that women need chocolate. I watched a video earlier. Oh, really, Brenda? Okay. Well, I'm a guy, so I guess this is one of my more feminine qualities, right? With this one, I'm going to add an avocado. I don't do that often, but today I'm going to. And here's how I do it. I was shown this by a Mexican girl. And so have it like so. And then I will take a spoon and I will scoop it out. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. Keep bringing it. Oh, cool. I'm glad you like it. Scoop it out like so. Now, because of the type of blender that I'm using, I'm actually going to include the pit. The pit has 5 times the fiber density of just about anything else. It's also extremely anti-cancerous. But there's only a couple of blenders that I know of that can handle the pit and pulverize it down into like an emulsified liquid form. And that's going to be a Vitamix, a Blendtec, and then there's also one other one. Those are like $500, $600, $700 blenders, and they're great. There's another blender that's only about $100, so I've seen it for less. I have a Vitamix, I love it, but I'm using a different blender right now that can handle this. And I'm not going to give the name away of it here, because I want you to click on this link. But I'll provide the link in the descriptions area after this is all done. So with the avocado pit goes the avocado and my superfood shake. So I got the whole avocado in there. And I think I'm going to add some arugula too. Never mind on the arugula. I still need to pick some up. So I'll use spinach instead. So a nice big fistful or two of this, but because I have an avocado in here, I'm just going to do one fistful. Otherwise, it's not all going to fit in this huge canister that I have. Hi, Leslie. So, and also, typically I do frozen pineapple chunks, but I'm in a blueberry mood today. So I'm going to do frozen blueberries. The cinnamon bark oil, by the way, that I added earlier, it's a superfood for the pancreas. Hello, diabetics and people who don't want to have diabetes. Maybe a drop of cinnamon bark oil on a daily basis is a good thing. It's got 500 times the concentration of regular cinnamon, so you don't want to put it directly in your mouth because you'll burn your taste buds. And if you drink a whole 5 milliliter bottle, you'll die, just so you know. And I'll provide a link to the exact one that I use because they're not all created the same and some are not made for ingestion, so that's really important. So frozen blueberries, superfood for the brain, good for brain health, antioxidants. The cayenne pepper, a huge antioxidant, and other things. Spinach has chlorophyll and oxygenates the blood. I typically do arugula. It's got a nice peppery taste to balance everything out. And also arugula has a specialty of cleansing and detoxing the blood as well as the spleen. Pretty important because the spleen makes the red blood cells. Okay, I think I've got everything in there that I want to use for this one. So now I'm just going to put the cap over it and I'll get into the residual money part once I blend this up and you see my eyes roll to the back of my head from this chocolate orgasm I'm going to drink. You can tell I mean it. Hi, Josette. Okay, and we let it blend for, I don't know, 20 seconds because we've got that avocado pit in there, so it takes a few seconds longer than normal. One more little pulse. Perfect. And while you're waiting, you might as well do a little Charleston dance with the black water, or is it black bottom? So there you go. Ta-da. See, Brenda, I have pancreas problems. Thank you. If anyone has pancreatitis, you'll have a problem for a long time. They say, I don't believe that I'm going to fix it. Well, Brenda, you can try this out. But check with your doctor, and I guess that's my disclaimer here. Always check with your doctor or healthcare professional or somebody. This isn't meant to give advice or treat or cure anything because it would be highly illegal of me to say anything like that. Even if it were true, I can't say it. So always check and be safe. You know what? I put so much stuff in here. I actually need to add more water. So 1 second. Okay, now I think I have this under control. So this will just take a couple seconds to blend now. Hey, Audrey. This is probably going to be about perfect now. Okay, now to roll my eyes to the back of my head as I have this chocolate orgasm. Oh yeah, this is good. Because the question always comes up, well, how's it taste, Tom? And right there is how it tastes. Okay, so that's a great example of adding health and wellness. And now for the residual part. If any of you are sincerely interested in adding health and wellness and fitness to people's lives, including your own, and you want to add some residual money to that as well, then private message me. I'll show you what I've been doing for the past over 10 years now. And if there's a sincere interest at that point, then we'll do it together and we'll add fitness and wellness and all those beautiful things, organics, anti-GMO. We'll add all that stuff to our lives and we'll make residual money while doing so. It's a beautiful thing. We can chat privately. Absolutely, Brenda, we can chat privately. That goes for all of you. Any of you, if you want to talk about your own goals, private message me. Health goals or money goals or both. Andy. Hi, Andy. Well, thanks, Andy. I feel great. I eat all these plants and I drink this superfood shake every day. And even on a plant-based whole food diet, Adding the dense nutrition of this vegan, organic, anti-GMO superfood shake, that has made a significant improvement in my hair, skin, and nails, and focused, sustainable, calming energy throughout the day. And when you've got those things going for you, the hair, skin, and nails, that's symptomatic of healthy blood. That's important. And your blood travels throughout your entire body. So if you've got healthy blood, then your entire body is healthy. It's also symptomatic of healthy organs, all of them, including the skin. The skin is an organ, but also healthy heart, lungs, kidneys, liver, spleen, because the spleen makes the erythrocytes that go and make the red blood cells and oxygenates, all that stuff. That's a symptom of getting a healthy immune system and building that up and letting that be the focus. Then you get a byproduct of healthy hair, skin, nails, and mental clarity and good energy throughout the day without the crashes. And you can also prevent being a diabetic. Or if you are one, you could possibly reverse it. That's pretty sweet, right? Especially type 2. So that about concludes this video. And I'm really excited to hear from those of you that private message me because you want to know more about this, adding some health and wellness to our lives and making some residual money while doing so. That's a pretty sweet deal. I've been doing that for over 10 years. And my website, but I want you to write me because we're human beings. We're supposed to talk to each other. But if you want to look at my website too, it's tombirkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tombirkenmeyer.com. And cherry pick from it whatever you want. Okay? Hi, Catherine. Really nice to see you, my friend from the next town up north in Racine. Oh, and speaking of hair, skin, and nails, by the way, I have to trim these about every week. Yeah, about once a week. Before this, it was about maybe once a month, once every month and a half, maybe once every 2 months, but now it's once a week. In fact, that reminds me, I gotta trim these again. It's been a little less than a week. And again, that's symptomatic of a healthy blood, healthy vascular system, because your blood goes your entire body, healthy organs, all of them. Symptomatic of all that stuff because the focus is on building up an immune system. And then, of course, if you can make residual money adding wellness and health to people's lives, then you can come to this point where you emerge at some place in the future where the job is optional. When that became optional to me back in February of 2010, like over, well, a long time ago at the that was over 8 years ago at the recording of this. But yeah, so doing it in my precious minutes of spare time. So you get an idea, just in my example. It took me about 2.5 years of doing this in my precious minutes of spare time. And I do mean precious because that's all that I had. But 2.5 years of that, the job thing became optional. So I started in August of 2007, and the job became optional in February of 2010. And I took that option of, getting out of that deal, and so I haven't needed a job ever since then. So I'm very happy about that. Just to give you an idea of what's possible. So private message me, I'll show you what I've been doing all this time. And if it turns you on, we'll do it. I had low iron where I had to get more iron from a medical doctor. Wow. Well, good luck with that, Barbara. I hope you're getting all the iron that you need now. Hi, Lisa. I'm just about to end this video, so you missed it. But it's going to be on my timeline because I save all these live feeds, even the bad ones. But this one turned out pretty good. So I'll give this a couple seconds if anybody has any questions. I know there's about a 10 to 20 second delay on this stupid thing. So I'll wait, I guess I'll wait about a half a minute. So get your fingers typing if anybody wants to ask me anything. Now is the time. And if you're watching this on the archived version and the live feed is over, then I can come back and engage with you in Messenger, private Messenger, or in this thread, in the comments area of this thread. That's cool too. And I'll provide links to all the things that I used in the description in a few minutes after it's posted to my Facebook timeline, okay? Hi, Lisa, another Lisa. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. I appreciate that, considering there's a like button next to it and you go for the heart. That says you got heart. Barbara, what kind of smoothies to lose weight? It's a superfood smoothie. Private message me and I'll send you a link to the one that I'm using. It's in that I've helped other people lose anywhere from a few pounds to some people over 100 pounds by focusing on their immune system and getting healthy, and then letting the weight loss just be a natural result from getting healthy. That's the way that I like to do it. So just private message me, I'll send you a link to it, and you can look at it, see if you want to do it. Something you might want to try to see if you like it. As far as the taste goes, it tastes like a big chocolate orgasm. Or if you don't like chocolate, there's vanilla and tropical and other flavor, cafe latte and other stuff too. All right, cool. So is there any other questions out there somewhere? Oh, one of my friends recently just started trying this, and she started losing weight, and her clothes are fitting her differently, and she has to do one more notch on her belt buckle, she said. So she's really excited about that, and she's also taking advantage of the residual money aspect of it too. So she's sharing her experiences on her timeline, and now she's got people asking her about it in a very natural, organic way, because she's created her own experience with it and just sharing it on her Facebook. And then I have another friend who's actually been doing this for a while with me, who started this new simple strategy of, let's just ask people to try it, see if they like it. And that seems to be working for her. And then she's also creating her own customer experience, and she's losing weight. So she's sharing that when people have an interest based on the inspiration they're getting from her and the results that she's getting. She basically asks them to try it to see if they like it. And so they try it, and lo and behold, a lot of them like it. So those are a few examples of how some people are doing it with the residual aspect of adding wellness to their own lives and people's lives around them, and then making residual money on top of that too. Okay, so we're all caught up with the 10 to 20 second delays. I don't see any other questions coming in. Thanks everybody, this is a lot of fun. So private message me for your questions and goals, and if you want to see what I'm doing, I'll send it to you. And if there's an interest, we'll go from there. So bye for now.